Hey y'all, so just got back from the antique mall and I went a little nutty today. Buenos Diaz and welcome back to the vlog. I am in an antique store and I'm looking for a film camera, possibly a Polaroid or a instant film camera. Yeah. Okay, so this is the second store I'm in. I found a couple video cameras in the other store. I think I found the mother lode here.
I think I found the mother lode here.
She did. Okay, time to look. Hey y'all, so just got back from the antique mall and I went a little nutty today. Not totally, but I really have been looking for film camera. I've been looking for some online, and just today I pulled the trigger. We were down in Old Town Orange that has a lot of antique shops, and I stepped into a few of my favorite places. And sure enough, as we dug around, Brisa saved the day. She was able to find most of these in terms of pointing me in the right direction. And yeah, man, I picked up some really cool things. If at the very least, there'll be really cool artifacts that I can put on these shelves or in and around the studio here. But this video is completely about quickly talking about the equipment that I purchased today. Let's talk about the first one. This is a film camera from the 1940s. It's a post-war camera. It's 16 millimeters, and 16 millimeters seemed to be like the go-to film format back in the 40s and 50s until it was replaced by 35 millimeter. So this camera mainly produced for home movies, but in Hollywood, the Bell & Howell brand was a super popular brand for making movies. So super popular in Hollywood. Also, this camera uses cartridge film. So it actually came with some cartridge film. I can anticipate that the film will probably not be any good, but you never know. We'll give it a go here in the future. Next, 1970s camera. This is a fully automatic Kodak 8mm camera. Oh man, this thing's cool. This uses an 8mm spool of roll film. So not sure if that stuff's even available. Haven't looked at it. Again, it'll look nice on my shelf if that's all it does, but I'd love to get out there and try to shoot one of these and then process that film. Next, we have a 1970s TLB Canon camera. It is a film camera, 35 millimeter. I was really impressed by the look. It looks well taken care of. So I'm gonna run this in the next few days, getting some film and see how it actually turns out. I haven't shot film in years. It's great to get one of these cameras to be able to go out and shoot a little film and have a little fun. And this is my way of trying to understand just a little bit better, or in a different way, about ISO, about aperture, about shutter speed. It really is something that I want to understand a lot more than I do now. Going back to a little bit of the roots, I'm gonna do that. It actually came with a Canon 50mm lens, FD series lens. This was the go-to lens series for these types of cameras in the 70s and early 80s. And next we have the Canon T50. This camera is film, 35 millimeter film. It does use two AA batteries to automatically load the film instead of winding the film in. So that's a cool feature on this. This camera came with this Vivitar zoom lens, 70 to 210 mil. It's actually a very nice lens. I spent a lot of time looking through this lens and focusing and framing out shots, and it looked pretty nice. I don't know how it's gonna turn out on 35 millimeter film, but I'm excited to give it a go. So that's it, guys. It's just a short update, short overview on some of the stuff that I purchased today in the antique store. I'm like a kid in a candy store. Like, it's what's making old new again. And right now, film is making a resurgence, and I'm pretty glad to be on that wave to at least at least know that there's people out there that are still processing film. I'd love to learn how to do it myself, but that's probably not the step or level that I'm going to get to. You never know, but for now, I'd love to get these things up and running, especially the 35mm cameras, and then someday I'd like to get these running and see if they even work. Remember, always sprinkle a little bit of fun in your life. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and make sure to leave a comment down below. Do you have a film camera? If you do, let me know what kind you have and when's the last time you actually used it. All right, remember to always keep it fun enough. We're gonna do it again real soon. Outro!